Welcome back to Anderson Acres. We're out here with Shadowfax again today. And look at how fuzzy he is. Those are called the winter woolies. Because it's winter, and because we have been talking a lot about feeding your mini and making sure you don't overfeed or underfeed and making sure you're meeting his needs, this is a good time to talk about winter woolies plus feeding. So the winter woolies are a little bit tricky. They're this thick coat that these guys get. It's a waterproof coat, it's a windproof coat, it's a cold-proof coat. It's what allows him to survive our 40 below and colder days, and he doesn't even feel it. I mean, if you look on top of his back there, he's got a lot of snow. That's a good thing. That means the heat is not escaping his body and melting the snow. That means his coat, hi bud, that means his coat is in excellent shape. Yes, I know, but you have a funky mouth. Been eating hay. So it means his coat is in excellent shape. Hi bud. Yes, you're fantastic and we love you. Good boy. Bunny smooches. Yeah, you're a good boy. So, here's the problem. You have to constantly monitor your horse's body condition. You need to know if he's too skinny, if he's too fat. You need to know. So the problem is you can't tell by looking when he's covered in this thick coat. Okay, he's got this super thick, crazy coat, and you absolutely can't tell by looking at him if he is at all thin or at all fat. You can't tell. And this is a unique problem specific to minis, not their larger counterparts. Because yes, the larger horses get a kind of a winter coat. It's not like this. This is a miniature horse thing. All right, this thick, crazy coat is specific to miniature horses. It grows early and they keep it late. All right, so it's triggered by the amount of light. Hi, don't eat my paper. But it's triggered by the amount of light that your horse gets. So in northern latitudes, like I am, he gets his winter woolies at the end of August and he keeps them until May. That's a long time to guess if he's chubby or skinny under that fur. So the only way to tell is to get over here and run your hand up under that coat and check to see, is he too skinny? Can I feel his ribs? Can I feel his hips? Can I feel his breastbone prominently? I have to check. You have to put your hands on your horse to get this to work here. Because you can't tell by looking. I mean, he looks like a chubby monkey. And he's actually kind of perfect in his weight. But he looks like a chubby monkey because all this thick fur. So his thick coat makes him look way bigger than he is. I should not cut back his feed just because he looks like a giant right now. But he's not as chunky as his winter woolies make him seem. So you have to check. You can't just do a visual inspection. You have to run your hands up under that coat. It's important to know that weanlings grow a thicker coat. Okay, the weanlings grow a thicker coat. And that means that it's even harder to see if they're overweight or underweight. And it's also important to note that weanlings lose weight easier than horses in other age brackets. So check your weanlings. You also want to double check your elderly horses, your horses with health or dental issues. You want to check anyone who's had a problem with weight in the past. You need to check. Run your hand over the ribs, the hips, and the backbone at least once a week. Like, check that backbone. I didn't do anything. You bum. Check that backbone. You want to absolutely make sure you're running your hand on every part of these guys because you don't want to miss something. If he's underweight, increase his feed. If that doesn't help, call the vet. Anyway, that's all I wanted to touch on today. And that is it for us here today at Anderson Acres. We'll see you tomorrow.